Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name's Samantha and we are doing Hebrew boy names today. So I have about 90 names. 90, I know it's a lot. So I'm gonna go through as quickly as possible so I don't keep you guys here forever. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first name that I have is Roie. Now, Roie is kind of like Roy in America, but in Israel it's pronounced Roie. You can spell it R-O-E-E, you can spell it R-O-I-E or R-O-I. Dolev. Lev is heart. So Dolev is probably something to do with your heart. It's my boyfriend's best friend's brother's name and it's a cute name. I really like it. His best friend's name is Yarin. Yarin is probably a little difficult to say in the States, but Yarin is really cute. The next name I have is Oded. Oded is a super unique name. I've heard it a few times in Israel. I only know personally one Oded. I don't know if it will go that well in the States, but it is super interesting and it is very unique. The next name I have is Yaniv. Yaniv is really cute. It's again kind of like Yarin, Yaniv. We have a lot of the ya sound at the beginning of a name, so that's super common. The next name I have is Israel or Israel. Israel is obviously the name of the country, but it's more than that. You know, a lot of people like to use that as a name. I think that it would be considered an old-fashioned name, but it's cute. Like, I think that's actually more common in the States to use something like Israel rather than Yaniv. The next name I have is Lian. Lian is kind of like Liam, but Lian, instead of Liam, it's Lian. The next name I have is Shimshon. Shimshon. This is a funny name. It sounds a little bit funny in general, but in English, I don't think that it would go so well. You would call them Shimmy. Like, this is like a common nickname in Israel. It's a little long for me though, Shimshon. It's like two full names in one. I think it's a little long for me. The next name we have is Haim, and Haim is with a chet sound. Haim is the word for life, Haim. And Haim is a very cute name. Love the name in Israel. Outside of Israel, the ch sound would probably be lost and it would be more like Haim. And Haim, it's not a bad name. That's not the problem. I just think that it really loses the meaning of life. And I just think it's such a beautiful meaning, and it really is such a beautiful name if it's pronounced correctly. Nadav. Nadav is also really cute. I know a ton of Nadavs. I think it's a very popular name in Israel. I like the V at the end. I think it's a super cool, unique vibe to it. Nadav. The next name I have is Mendi. Mendi. That is super unique to me. I've never actually met anyone with that name. My boyfriend knows somebody with that name, but Mendi, it could work. It could definitely work. It's kind of like Mindy, but with the E sound. The next name we have is Door. So door is really how you would pronounce it, but door is how it would be pronounced in the States, like a door, like the door behind me. So it probably won't work so well, but it is cute. Like, look, Kim Kardashian named her kid North. Like, it could be done. Eric with an A. Now that is super unique to me. I've never actually seen that before. I saw that here and I said, okay, that's super unique. I have to include it. The next name I have is Amir. And Amir could be considered an Israeli name, an Arabic name. I just think it's super pretty. I have a friend who named her son Amir and I just love that name. I think it is so cute. The next name I have is Zeev. So you would actually have an apostrophe in the middle of the two E's for it to be pronounced correctly as Zeev, but Zeev it's a wolf. So that's a cool meaning. Amitay. Amitay is super cute. It is very Israeli. Amitay is really cute. I don't know the meaning of it, but I like the name. Elian. Elian, it's simple, cute. It's kind of like relatable in the States. I think that that could work really well. Asif. Asif. That is a very unique name to me. Never heard it before. Asif is kind of like the words as if put together, which is kind of cute in a way. Like, if you're into the clueless vibes, you're into the as if vibes, Asif. I like it. I think it's cute. The next name I have is Yakir. And Yakir is some form of the word expensive, dear, or beloved. That's kind of how you would translate Yakir. Idan. Idan is a very popular name in Israel. There is a famous singer, Idan Roie, and Idan is a really cute name, but the problem is the way that it's pronounced with the way that it's spelled. So in Israel, you would spell it with an I-D-A-N, but Idan, the way that we pronounce it, we would want to spell it with an E. So E-D-A-N would probably make more sense in the States, but it's a very cute name. I love that. Rom. Rom is definitely a unique name. Aviv. Aviv means spring. The next name I have is Bar. Bar I know is more gender neutral, but I do see it mainly for guys. Kobi. Kobi is just so cute. I know that we have that name in the States as well. I love it. I think it's amazing, and I love the person that I know named Kobi, so it just kind of gives it a really good connotation. Harel. Harel is, I want to say it means mountain, but I know it doesn't. But I think it's like a specific kind of mountain. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know in the comments, let me know. The next name I have is Oz. Oz, very cute, simple. The next name I have is Eran, Roie, and Idan. Idan is cute. It's gonna be a little hard to pronounce in America, but it's cute. Yotam. Yotam is very cute, but it's a little bit more out there. Like it doesn't have that like familiar vibe to it. Sagi. Sagi, it's a little bit more Russian, but it's definitely a common name here. Yahav. I think that also feels a little bit more Israeli, but I love the ha sound at the end. I think that's so pretty. Aviad. Aviad, I love the person that I know named Aviad, so I have a really good connotation to that name as well. But Aviad is a little bit more of a mouthful, but it's a very pretty name. Elon. Elon, that is a name that I've known for a really long time because the first guy I ever kissed was named Elon, actually. I'm sure that he will never watch this, but Elon, if you are watching this, thanks for the first kiss. So I do have like kind of a connotation with that name, but like that was literally so long ago. I have Yoav. Yoav, it's cute. It would kind of be shortened probably to Yogi. If you guys are into that, if you're like a yogi, that could be really cute. Elior. Elior is also cute. It kind of reminds me of Eleanor. Elior, Eleanor. The next name is Eyal. Eyal is cute. It is like the child of a deer, like Eyal. It's like the baby. Ofer. Ofer is my boyfriend's name. It is really hard to pronounce for Israelis and Americans. I feel like even Israelis mess it up, but it is a really cute name. I'm a little biased. The next name I have is Gil. Gil is cute. It kind of reminds me of a fish because like the gill on a fish, but it's a cute common name here. The next name I have is Ohad, and Ohad is super cute. I really, really like that name. I love names that start with O. The next name I have is Elad. Elad is also really cute. I feel like it feels a little bit like Ohad, Elad, Ohad. The next name I have is Nir and Rami and Shahak. Shahak, I've never heard before. I don't even know if it's really an Israeli name. My boyfriend says it is, but that is super unique. Now, the next name I have is my favorite boy's name, I think. It's Shem. Shem. Now, the meaning behind Shem, it means name. So it's kind of like calling your kid name. Like, would you ever name your child name? What's your baby's name? Name. What's your baby's name? No. Name. What's your baby? No, but what's your baby's name? Yeah, name. What's your baby's name? Name. It's a little, I mean, even in Israel, it's a little out there, but I love the way it sounds. I love the way it is, like Shem. It just sounds so masculine. It's so, so pretty. I love it. The next name I have is Asif and Itai. Itai I love. I love Itai. I think it's so unique. It's so pretty. You would write it with the I in Israel, at least we would write it with the I, but the E is also obviously an option. The next name I have is Dekel. Dekel is cute. Sorry, my dog is losing it right now and I didn't shut the balcony. So the next name I have is Ravid. Ravid is really cute. You're gonna have to excuse me. I think I'm gonna have to go get him. Okay, so I'm just gonna fly through because I know that I've been talking about a lot of these names and I have a ton more. So the next name I have is Ravid, kind of like David, but Ravid. It doesn't actually rhyme. It doesn't rhyme, but Ravid. Liad. Liad, it's kind of like Lead, which is next to. That's like what the translation is. Excuse me. The next name I have is Ofek. Ofek is cute. It reminds me of Ophel, but I prefer Ophel. The problem is that the resh, the R in English and the R in Hebrew sound different, so it just makes the name sound different. The next name I have is Nitai. Nitai is super cute. I love the name Tai. So anything with Thai in it, I love it. Itai, Nitai, I think it's very pretty. Eviatar, Eviatar. Wow, it's just a hard word to pronounce. It's a hard name to pronounce. It just has a lot going on, but it's very, very cute. Evi. Evi is how you can kind of shorten it, but that's like it, and I feel like that's cuter for a girl. Nerya, Nerya. I've never heard that name. I don't know anyone named that name. My boyfriend does, but Nerya, very interesting. Afek, Afek. I also don't know anyone named that name, but my boyfriend does, and I think that is a little bit of a weird one, but it probably won't do good in the States. Afek. Kind of reminds me of Affleck. Oren. Oren is very cute. I feel like that's also used in the States. Yaakov, which is like a Hebrew version of Jacob, which I love. Yaakov, very cute. It's a little bit more dated in Israel though. I think it'd work really well in the States, and I love the way that it's spelled with the Y-A-A-K-O-V. I think that's so cute. We have Eli, which is written like Eli. This is the problem. Eli and Eli are written the same in Hebrew, but they're pronounced differently. So you have kind of two different names there. The next name I have is Yoav. Yoav is my boyfriend's dad's name. Shalom, Eldar, Golan. Golan is cute, but it's like, I don't know, there's something about the name, because like we have Golan Heights. There's something about when you say the name, it doesn't flow as easily as when you say Golan Heights. Golan Heights. I don't know, there's something about it for me, but it does look really cute, and I think that that could work really well in the States. Golan. Naor. Naor is cute. It just needs to be pronounced properly. Itzik, which is Isaac. It's like the Hebrew version of Isaac. Tahir. Tahir is cute. I've never actually heard that name before, but I really like the way that it sounds. Tahir. Orian. Orian is also very cute. Ori. Ori is very cute. I love the name. It's simple, cute. U-R-I. If you want to do Ori. O-R-I. Udi. Udi is a little bit old-fashioned. Eliran. Eliran, it's a little bit too long for me, but I do really like the name. Shachaf. Shachaf it has the sound in it, so it's not really gonna work that well in America. Haggai. Haggai it reminds me of a German name for some reason, even though it's definitely a Hebrew name. Netanel. Netanel, it's a little bit too many N sounds in it, but it's a very cute name. Kfir. Kfir is a super cute name. I love that name. I love how unique it is. K-F-I-R. Now, Kfir. It's like saying the K and the F together is a little bit challenging, but when it is said properly, Kfir, it's so cute. I just love that name. Regev. Regev, I know many people with that name. Regev. And that's it. Yeah, that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I am going to be putting out some more unique baby name videos now that I've finished my Hebrew series. Honestly, I have a ton. Like if I were to show you guys the list, it's outrageous. My unique names list just goes on and on. So I've already done one with the unique names that I had then, but now I just have a ton more. I think of some every single day. So I do really want to share these with you soon. So if you guys are into that, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel and like this video. Comment down below telling me which names you liked best, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.